Hey, it's good to see you again. So, look at the bottom of my screen here. I've spent the past, I think, a little over a month now? Yeah, a little over a month getting the best units I can in this game. I have the best units and with all Monarch, but they're not quite maxed out. They need all Gauss stats and they need the best familiar, so the best way for me to get stat chips would be Rift Shops. But I already did that, and so I'm completely out of Rift stat chips. Next best things are boss events, which is the Aaron boss event, which I'm not doing, and probably guess it right about now, dungeons. We're gonna do lots of dungeons for these stat chips, because you can get a bunch of stat chips. So the way I like to do stat chips, and I said this before a lot of times, is that I really like to spend my stat chips on a mythic unit or above that I don't really care about, and try to get the best stats I can. If I get Z and they're like a Griffith, right, they're really easy to evolve, I'll just evolve them Z plus, then transfer. But in this case, I'm going to spin on units I don't care about, get God stats on them, and try to transfer over. And the reason for that is if you try to do the stat chips, if you do regular stat chips, you roll all 3 stats, which gives you a higher chance to get one of them to be a God stat. But you can't really do that if you already have good stats in your meta units already. So that's what we're going to do here, just kind of explain a little bit more of the parameters. Alright, here's an example of how I do this. I'm going to spin on some units because Brawley needs some God stats, but I'm not risking his stats right now. So instead, I'm going to spin on units I don't care about, like I said before. It takes quite a bit of stat chips. As you can see, I had a lot saved up. Eventually, I got some pretty good stats. I got Z stats, which is pretty evolved. You can evolve that into Z plus later on. If you get Z stats on an unevolved unit, just save it. I finally got a Z plus, but still no God stats, so straight back to dungeons. These ant dungeons, man, these take forever, and I mean they take forever to get anything done in them. Each ant dungeon takes about 20 minutes, sometimes even over 20 minutes. So those of you who are grinding V Sun Jimmy right now, I know your pain. I wish you the best of luck, because I did not want to do this. I actually almost lost in this one, because I don't have the right units for it. Surprising, I know, I have all the meta units in the game, but ant dungeons still gave me trouble. Mostly because you're better off with like really big full AoE units. But yeah, just gonna keep grinding this out because, well, I need a lot more stat chips, so it's gonna cost me a lot more dungeons. I finally beat the game. I've maxed out units. Ignore my Z plus stats, okay? I was trying to get God stats on damage. It didn't happen that way, but it will soon. And when the shops refresh, it will soon. But I've maxed out my team. I got all God stats in my Broly and started talking crazy. I'm nowhere near done maxing out. None of my familiars are maxed out, and I'm missing God stats on damage because SPI and Guts doesn't matter. He has 0 SPI no matter what. And God stats on Sukuna because the rest of his stats don't really matter anyways either. I just need his damage. So still a lot more work to go. First up, familiar. Well, I guess second up, huh? Second up, familiars. Okay, so go for my what's it called? Maxing out one, so I get the best familiar for him, so I'm really hoping this works. I waited till this event. Please. Beg you. Okay. Here we go. Ready? I'm not sure what it did exactly. I am a little confused. For some more context here, my bird had like 16% damage raise, so that corruption basically just raised every single stat by about 1%. Not really what you want to see when you're corrupting them. But I mean, it wasn't a downgrade, which is something I'm really happy about. And with the rest of the clip is just me spinning on strange cats to no avail. I got nothing out of it. And strange cats can corrupt up to 5 times, so that's a lot of corruption strategy watching me spend. Going straight down the drain. Maxing out ones. I got Tengen just now, so I'm gonna let him block him because he's actually really good for a fire. He's in. The mic is so far away. You hear Discord notifications in the background as well. I'm sorry about that. I'm looking for and he's a support unit, so I'm looking for. Oh, that hurts. But he has a follow-up attack, I think, right? Where's Vanguard familiar? Let me see. Marksman. We'll spin off Marksman for now, just to see what we can get. Play around with it here. Just play around with it and see what comes out. Oh yikes, nothing good it seems. Oh, but it's not even like we're getting the common ones. We're not even getting common 3s, like range 3 or anything like that. We're going straight to the first one. It's like the worst luck. Yikes. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Well. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that hurt. I really wanted a Monarch or a Deadeye on my Tengen. He's actually really good for building a fire-based team. But no luck on that one. But that does not mean the grind stops here. We have to keep rolling on familiars and stats. So we're gonna do Odyssey. Not for stat chips, it's for corruption shards and phoenix shards. Because they give you quite a few, especially during events where you have 2 times the rewards. It's always really nice to do it during that time. So here's just me doing a bunch of them. I do a lot of these actually. I do a lot. Okay, I want to roll on Tengen. This is my alt count, so I just came back. I had to do stuff for errands and everything. I put on an auto farm for Legend Stage Act 1 of the Sand Village. This someone gave me rerolls. I just gave me levels. I actually never know where this rerolls came from, in fact. Marksman and Fortune back to back, not bad. Scholar, I might keep Scholar on him. Deadeye, nice. Oh, that's huge for us. That is massive. We need to go ahead and feed him. Oh, 41 as well, okay. And we already completed his quest for 1 day. We're working our way there. So we're working our way up. Not bad. Not bad. We have some stat chips I can use. I have 31 stat chips. This still counts as maxing out my account, since I'm maxing out my alt account this time, or at least trying to, since I'm trying to build a Tengen team on that team. A team on that account, like from my last video. I feel like it was worth adding this in so you guys have a little update on how that account is going. It's going wonderfully. All I gotta do is just play a game for like 10 minutes a day. And soon I'll have a Vanguard level unit. And I'll do a bunch of testing with it, because Tengen is stronger than Misun Junwoo and a better support than Kaguya. And a better damage dealer than Kaguya too. And I'm gonna improve it once I get him. Alright, last but not least, you guys may have heard me mention before that boss events was actually a pretty good way of getting stat chips. For me and my alt account. So my alt account's gonna be here to leech off my effort here. It's just to give him some quick stat chips and some rerolls, because I mean, why not? I'm gonna spoil it, it didn't really matter that much to my alt account, he wasn't very lucky today. However, I needed the stat chips so I can keep spending on units. So, boss events worked wonderfully. This boss event, I hate this boss event. It's not as bad as the AOT one, but the reason why I hate this one the most is because it takes forever. Saber just gets more and more health over time. And you place her into the circle, otherwise you don't really do enough damage to her to kill her in time. So this boss event takes ages. But eventually I got it done, thankfully. Time for my favorite part of AV and Vanguards. It's gambling. I love gambling in this game. Costs no money, it just costs part of my soul and a bit of my day. 14 hours to be exact. I spent a lot of time in videos. I mean, all my videos take a lot of time and effort. But yeah, I just gambled. Did I get anything good? Nope. But here is what I got so far. This is what I'm working with so far as of right now. Like this is current me, my team right now. So hopefully I can get god stats on Sukuna. I really need god stats on his damage. Well, no, I think I already have him, right? I need full god stats. I need to max out my Sukuna really badly. He's so good. And I need god stats maxed out on my guts as well. Escanor and Broly are already maxed out. I don't really care too much about them. But Guts and Sukuna are kind of my hard hitters. Broly's my kind of support, almost support early game. Escanor's just kind of there for the meantime until I get Tengen. Once I get Tengen, I'm replacing Escanor with my Tengen. And the reason for that isn't because Tengen does more damage than Escanor. It's actually because Escanor is too expensive and doesn't really do as much as I like. While Tengen is extremely cheap and can boost my Sukuna's damage by an insane amount. So I want to replace my Escanor with my Tengen to make a more cost-efficient team. I know I sound like a complete fucking dork right now, but cost efficiency is important. It's really important. That was like my biggest complaint with Guts, is that he was a 3 replacement with 160,000 to max out. Is why I wanted Monarch on him so badly, and why I freaked out when I got Monarch on him. Anyways, yeah, that's really about it. I will continue to max him out. This is part 1 of I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get full god stats. maybe a few days. Honestly, I don't know. I'm always really fast at this game, so it won't take me very long. I know that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys later.